manager tab and accepted a job with the Ling family as a delivery boy.
Let's accept that.
It was only $3,000, but I had to start somewhere. I flew to the moon, grabbed the package, and headed out. I did take a pit stop at a grow house nearby and loaded my ship up with some stuff to try to sell and make a few extra bucks. We delivered the package and the Ling family promoted me, so now I had access to a lot more delivery routes that paid $8,000 each. So I grabbed one and flew back to PO to collect the first package. But, of course, it was on the other side, so I had to EVA over there to get it.
Hey, we did it.
This whole mission took about 10 to 15 minutes to complete, so I thought, why not try to do 3 at once so I can make 24K in about the same amount of time, right? Wrong. This got all jacked up, and I ended up having to drop one of the missions because it wouldn't recognize that I had the packages, and it kept telling me to go get them. I ended up with a bunch of extra packages in my ship, wasting a ton of time trying to fix it. So follow me for great money-making tips on how to make 2 times the money, 4 times as slow. Despite myself, I was up a little over 50K at this point, so I was feeling a little bit better. I mean, these delivery missions kind of suck, but they are good if you're just learning how to fly and navigate and land in lots of different places, and I definitely needed help with that. Don't tell the Ling family. I just threw some of the packages out on the pad. I'm probably not cut out for the responsibility of being a delivery boy after all.
Goodbye, package.
I was feeling good with the new money I earned, so I spent about $20,000 and treated myself to some new armor and weapons, and boy, did I feel like a pro now. Except that somehow I lost my shotgun before I even left the store. I mean, what the hell, man? Where'd it go? Now that I was geared up, I was tasked with going to a wreck site and getting all the important stuff out before the scavengers showed up to steal it. I land, jump out of my ship, hold my rifle, ready for anything. Notice the shotgun ammo on my back, but not the shotgun. Damn it. Oh well, I have a job to do, so let's get to it.
How do I get in this thing?
I finally found the entrance, and then I located the packages. But I couldn't figure out how to pick them up. Not sure if it was me or the game, but I clicked on everything I could find to click, and nothing was happening, until I heard footsteps outside. So, I pulled my rifle and then bravely ran away. I'm not dying for stuff I can't even carry. I made it to my ship, took off, and shot the wreck a few times just for the heck of it. Once I got off planet, I looked through my contract manager and found a bounty hunter certification permit I could try to get. This actually cost 500 space bucks, but it could lead to bigger things, and I still wanted to shoot something, so I decided to give it a go. I tracked the target, set in a course for his last known location, and set out to become a bounty hunter. I tracked him to this asteroid field and found him hiding behind this big guy. But didn't really have the targeting and combat controls down, so he flew right by me. I was starting to figure it out, and we just kept passing each other, almost crashing while trying to shoot each other and not hit one of these big old rocks. I was getting a little frustrated, and then I started to lose consciousness. Great. I'm guessing it's from too much thrust and turn or something, I'm not really sure. But I had to lay off for a minute to try to wake up. Apparently he had a buddy with him, and I hadn't noticed, because as soon as I woke back up, they both murdered me. Just like that, 20K I spent on weapons and armor, down the drain. And I'm back at Area 18, and just my skivvies and this dumb cap. I'm not a quitter though, so I suit back up and head out for another round. First I go to the spaceport and claim my ship. See, when your ship is lost or destroyed, you can file a claim and get it replaced. But any upgrades or things that you had in it are gone. It's basically a brand new ship. I have a few other ships that I'm not entirely sure how I got. I think some of them were promotional stuff from people using my referral code. And sometimes they just give everyone access to certain ships. Wherever it came from, I'm not sure, but I noticed I have an Aegis Gladius. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Which is a light fighter. So I decided to grab that and head back for round 2. But it takes forever since I'm on the other side of the system, and of course I have to stop for gas. Twice. This time I decided to take a look at the key binding so I could try to do a little bit better. Maybe. Can I just say that this game has a butt ton of keys to learn? Yeah, look at this. I finally made it back, and this time it went down a little bit different. I discovered I had missiles, and I fired a few at them. Mission accomplished. That was easy. I decided to stick around and practice dogfighting with his buddy. I was starting to figure it out when I almost blacked out again. Apparently he had a missile too, and he decided to shoot me with it. I had no power to anything, and I just had to sit there and wait for him to finish me. This guy shoots like a stormtrooper, because it took forever. but eventually he finished the job. I had started day 2 with 22,000, got up over 50K delivering packages, bought some cool stuff, lost it all, and ended my day with 30,000. I decided to quit while I was a little bit ahead, and so I logged off and went to bed. Day 3 started, and I wanted to try some different stuff. My dude did not want to get dressed, though. I don't know. See, there's all sorts of mining, from hand mining to ground vehicle mining to asteroid mining, but from what little I knew of it, I was just as likely to blow myself up doing that as I was in combat, and I need to spend money to get geared up so that I can make a run there, and honestly, I just wasn't that excited about it. So I opted for something far more suited to me and my skill level.
Today, we will be a garbage man.
That's right, Bob's Waste Disposal.
Garbage Bob. Garbage Bob.
I quickly ran and cleaned up a few offices and made 3,000.
Oh, just a random toxic waste sitting around. Got it.
However, I did find that waste disposal is not nearly as exciting as you'd think. Oh well. So I decided to check commodity prices and see if I could do some trading to make some money. Back in the day, I grinded up over 1 million credits, or units, or whatever the hell they're called, doing this, and bought myself a sweet Freelancer Max cargo ship. It was awesome. But I lost it in the wipe that happened a few days later, and well, I got annoyed and quit basically until now. I honestly like the trading grind. You're using your own money to make money, and there's this fear-fueled adrenaline that if you get attacked or make a bonehead move with your ship full of cargo that you spent your own money on, you could lose it all. Plus, I like to race the clock and see how fast I can do it. There's a lot of different money grinds in this game to choose from, which is pretty cool. As I'm trying to explore everything that's changed since the last time I played, I noticed several new stations and decided to go check out Benjani Point. I'm going to call this Benji Point because I don't know how to say it. So when I got there, it had a little bit of a different layout than I was used to.
Nailed it.
They had a floor for cargo, so I decided to go check that out. It was amazing, and I was getting excited.
You know, living the dream.
The staff there was also super
I
helpful.
think you're confused.
Yeah, I am.
You got the wrong person.
And not at all weird. Not sure about the lady working there, though. She's kind of got those crazy eyes. I think I'll steer clear of her. Then I noticed the rentals desk, and well, this happened.